Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to my hood. This is gonna be like a little talk, get ready with me / rant thing that's going on because something keeps happening to me. It's happened to me before plenty of times, but I thought us as a human race was kind of over it, but apparently not, you know? So I'm gonna just talk about it, why I do my hair, I guess. Yes, the hair is growing. Do you see that? Ow. She's growing. Okay. Anyways, I just got out the shower. I'm about to do my hair because I have to get ready for work soon. But let's talk, okay? Now, let me start off by saying what I'm genetically made up of. If we want to get technical, I am black, white, and Japanese, okay? It might be a very small little bit, but you could tell, obviously, because like I'm light and my hair looks like this and whatnot. But if people were to ask me, oh, Nia, what do you identify as? What are you? Whatever. Black. I would say black, okay? But if they'd be like, well, why is your hair curly? Why do you look like this? Why are your eyes like this? Why is your skin like this? Whatever. Then I'll go and be like, well, I am black, white, and Japanese. If you want to get technical, etc., etc. Okay? You guys know how I talk. You know how I talk. You know how I walk. No, just kidding. Y'all know how I talk, and I don't talk like, I guess, a fucking stereotypical black girl. I guess. So, when I was younger, being lighter, like, okay, I grew up with the black side of my family. My mom's side of the family is white. All of them are white except for her dad. But, like, my grandma on my mom's side, they're all white and Japanese. No one's of color except for me, my sister, my uncle, my mom. And we have one adopted cousin who's black. And that's it. So all of us are on one hand. But over here, where I was raised with my dad, my dad's mom, my grandma, you know, and all that, they're all black. Everyone's black over here. Most likely, I'm the lightest one besides my two twin cousins and my cousin that lives with me now. So, let's start with why I talk the way I talk. I just talk, okay? I just talk. This is how I talk. This is how I was taught to talk. And I don't know why people think because I talk how I talk, it means I'm white. Okay? I don't know why that is a thing. So that bothers me that people think because the way I talk that I am white. I know you see the color of my skin and I am not white. You see that? I'm brown. I'm black. I'm brown. I'm brown. I'm brown. Okay? I was born in North Dakota because my dad was in the Air Force. My mom's family is from North Dakota. My dad's family is from Florida, Orlando. I've lived in North Dakota, and I lived in Orlando, and I lived in North Dakota again, and I lived in Orlando again. And then we moved to Texas because my uncle bought my grandma a house, and we moved to Texas. That is not my fault. It's not my fault that I was born in North Dakota. It's not my fault that I lived in Florida. And it's not my fault that I live here. Okay? So, if I look this way, it's because the mirror's this way. But we moved here because my uncle bought my grandma a house. And we were living with my grandma at the time in Florida. And so we just moved with her here. And my dad is a single dad, so he lived with my grandma, okay? Like anybody else would. move back in with their parents or whatever if they are a single parent, most likely. And look how pretty this curl is. Not this one. See that one? That one's so pretty. But yeah, we moved to Texas, and my uncle had money at the time, so we moved in a very white, predominantly white part of Texas known as the Woodlands. Okay, if you're in Houston area, you know where the Woodlands is, the Woodlands Mall. That's where I lived until 7th grade. We moved to Texas when I was in 1st grade, and then we stayed there until I was about to go into 7th grade. So at the end of 6th grade, we moved over here, and right now we're living in Houston, okay? Like, downtown is 15 minutes away, not including traffic, okay, because we all know how that works. But downtown is 15 minutes away. My address says whatever my house is, my street name, Houston, Texas. That is my address. So don't come for me. You don't live in Houston? Yes, I do. Okay. So elementary school, I went to elementary school in Florida for a little bit until we moved to Texas. Then I went to elementary school in Texas. And that is why I talk the way I talk. Because, I don't know, that's what the curriculum was. Okay? So, honestly, I shouldn't even have to talk about this because I thought we was past this, okay? Everyone is having mixed race babies. Like, I thought we were used to this by now. But apparently fucking not. Did I get water on my lens? Yes. Whoops. Y'all are okay. But, what is that? Okay. But, what was I saying? Yeah, I thought we were past this, but apparently fucking not. So, that is why I talk the way I talk. Because I went to school. Well, I learned how to talk before I came to fucking Texas. So even when I was in Orlando and we weren't living in the best place, I still talk how I talk now. Hello. Newsflash, okay? Of course, I picked up slang and stuff here. And I picked up slang in fucking fucking Florida. So I don't understand what the fucking problem is. I just talk how I talk, and it shouldn't fucking matter. And just because I talk the way I talk does not mean I act white. How is talking proper associated with acting white? Huh? It's like people think that black people aren't educated because what? That don't make any sense. And just because I talk the way I talk now doesn't mean when I get mad or when someone try to get crunk with me that my language doesn't change. Okay? So, I don't know why this is a thing. Because people been trying me the past couple days with this white stuff. And I'm just like, not that being white is bad, but I am not white. Like, I am partially, but as you can see, I can't run the streets, walk in the streets and claiming to be white. I can't do that because I'm brown. So we need to stop this, okay? We need to stop this because it's bothering me, and it's always bothered me. Like, it's hard because when you look at me, I look like a mixed child. I am a fucking mixed child. So, back to what I was trying to get to earlier. When I tell you that I was raised with the black side of my family loves to throw comments at me like, ooh, you're not fully black. Ooh, you're not black. And shit like that. Or you act white. Or whatever. And I know they're kidding, but sometimes when they get crunk, they're not kidding. Okay? And I know as I grew up, it is hard, like growing up, it's hard to fit into a specific category of people when you're both. And like, I know y'all know the saying, you're too black for the white people and too white for the black people, and that's how it fucking is. So you just kind of have to be yourself, okay? And I can't help how I talk and all that other stuff. Y'all see how this curl just keeps flying in the front? Like, what is she doing? It's cute, but why you do that? Why you doing it? But yeah, I don't understand why we do this still. It shouldn't fucking matter. If you're a good person, it shouldn't matter how you talk, where you come from, what fucking hood you represent. Speaking of hood, you know, people love to be like, oh yeah, I'm black, I'm from the hood, whatever. I'm not from the fucking hood. I'm not. I am not. When I lived in Florida, it was not the best place, but yeah, it was kind of hood, just a little bit. But it's not, I wasn't there for a long time. I was not there for a long time. And you don't know where people come from at all. Just because how I talk, you don't know where I came from, and you don't know my story. And just because some people don't come from the hood doesn't mean that they did not have life struggles. Do you understand? So y'all need to cut it with the bullshit, because you're making me upset. You're making me up fucking set. Okay? I don't even know what I'm gonna title this video. What if I title it Dear Black People? Just kidding, because white people do this shit too. And it's fucking bothering me. Everybody does this. But yeah, we need to stop this. Everybody is having babies with the opposite race. It doesn't fucking matter. The world is probably going to end up full of mixed race people, and nobody's going to know what the fuck they are anymore. We're just humans trying to survive on this floating piece of rock in the universe that's probably going to die soon because we don't know how to take care of it. Okay? But yeah, cut it with the bullshit. And I know that the things that I'm into is not very is not typical of what a black person would be into, I guess. No, that's a fucking lie. Because there's, you know how many black witches there are? Like, I don't want to hear that. Because hoodoo, voodoo, if their culture, black. Okay? Haitian, all that, black. Okay? Witchcraft, there is heritages, whatever, of that associate witchcraft, that have witchcraft in them, that are black. Okay, so cut that oh, black people are not witches. What? Do some research, boo-boo. My music taste, I'm sorry if the smoke and since you already know. Anyways, my music taste is very broad, okay? And I'm glad it's broad, so, because you can't just, well, you can, but I like music. Music is music. If it's a good song, I like it. That shouldn't fucking matter. Like, I listen to rap, I listen to R&B, I listen to very little reggae. But I also listen to alternative rock, classic rock. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's okay. It is fine. Dubstep, it's okay. So, I don't understand. Pop, okay? My dad loves Michael Jackson. And my mom listened to, like, what is that band called? Bone and Thugs something, you know? I'm outside of the club and you think I'm a punk. That is my mom. And my mom is lighter than me. Like, stop trying me. Growing up being the lightest one in your family, you kind of always get talked about or picked on or whatever because your hair is different from everybody and all that other stuff. and it just bothers me. Like, I've grown up experiencing this, and like, I'm 20 now, and now that I still have to deal with this, it's kind of stupid. Ignorant. You're ignorant. That's it. Alright, that's all I wanted to say. Y'all let me know if y'all go through this. You probably do. And do not come for me in the comments, because I'll clap back probably, because I have time today. Alright, so yeah. Oh, and if y'all want to know what I just put in my hair, I put in this. You already know about this. You should know about this. I added more peppermint essential oil because it smells like Play-Doh. And then since it's winter time, I incorporated coconut oil back into my hair routine. So we got the coconut oil. And we're done now. The curls look fine. Yeah. But yeah, stop trying, people. Stop being ignorant, okay? And let people fucking live their life, bitches. Alright, peace out, love you, bye!